Hello, and today I'm going to be talking about the Assemblies of God missions and governing system and how both of these can collide with each other. Assemblies missions is reaching, planting, training, and serving. All these is the missions of the church, which is why we need a good, healthy government church and board that's a part of the church that can help us set goals to those missions. It leads us to the church government and how it's run. There are 5 S's in the boardroom. First one is supplication, which is prayer before and during, and also after the meeting. The second is silence. We need to hear all the members' ideas and what they think we should do to help the goal of the church. Which leads me to the number 3, sharing. We need to hear others' ideas, also the ideas of this generation, so then we can understand how we can reach the next generation and what is good to share with those. The last one is scripture. Make sure what the core mission is, it goes with what the word says. You need to have an agenda ready before the meeting. The agenda is the order of business for the specific meeting. Then you will know the main motion, which has 3 motions to it. Debatable, which is argued. Next is amendable, which you can change. And lastly, it requires majority vote, which is more than half of the votes cast. There is an amendment used to modify the main motion, but it requires a second. It is debatable and amendable, and it requires a majority vote on what that amendment is. There is a motion called table of motion, meaning you postpone taking action on a main motion or an amendment until the later time. By laying it on the table, it requires a second, it is not debatable, and it's not amendable, and it requires a majority vote. This also, why you call this table of motion, is when you're either missing someone from the board or you need to talk to someone to get a more full understanding on the main motion and why we should take this main motion. To be able to have a board to do this with you, you need to have cautious and trust in the members that you choose. Trust is the key and most important because trust is hard to earn, but easy to lose. Trust is a journey, and we all have baggage, so be caring. Building trust in a team takes time, so do team building exercises and learn your team on a personal level. Get to know them one-on-one and understand their families and how you can also pray with them. That's another way to gain their trust. Trust needs constant nourishing as new people join and others leave. Choose board leaders with great care. Make the agenda work for you, but also your board members. So make a list of what goes first. And here is one way that you can make a list of what should go first in a meeting. Complete financial report. Second, do letters of request for missionary. And third, items for decisions. Navigate through the dangerous curves by picking your battles carefully. Treat each board member with highest level of respect. Be willing to admit you may be wrong, and be sensitive to timing. Last thing is create a vision together. And how to do that is a pastor with a God-given vision. Vision been confirmed by other leaders. Plan of action. Congregational buy into the vision. So you have the congregation see the vision and know what the vision of the church is. And inflexible commitment. Commit to that vision. Don't not commit to that. And that is what the mission of the board of the mission of the church is supposed to do.